Hey there. I've been wrestling with trying to do this recording, and well, I decided to just go through with it. However terrible it may be, however incoherent, or if I don't make sense, doesn't matter. Because the point of the whole thing is to break out of the resistance that is holding me back from doing this recording. I'm going to talk about the breaking out of normacy, if even normacy is the right word. Basically, it's this prison that we have been conditioned into, which is under the umbrella of normal and accepted. Now, here's the thing. Stepping out of what is accepted and normal isn't necessarily rejected or bad. It just simply is standing out. I might actually use that as a thumbnail where there are a lot of people wearing one color and there's just like one person wearing a different color. It kind of is the same theme and the same idea. And I think now more than ever, we might be seeing these, and I actually like that we do, where it's rare, but it happens. Someone would act out or do something that's different from everyone else, which would feel embarrassing. You would feel secondhand embarrassment. In the past, probably I would have sided with the majority in feeling that, what the hell is that person doing? However, I find myself realizing, and honestly, I wouldn't have said that, but I feel like I get the side of the majority. I get it. I don't. Me getting it is not me endorsing the judgment of someone else. I've never done that, as far as I can remember. I can't remember when I was a kid, maybe. Anyway, I digress. So, I think, in a way, we've been trapped, caged into doing the things that we've been taught to do. Don't stand out, act like everyone else, don't say anything stupid, don't say a quote, end quote, stupid, don't say anything that would challenge what we've been raised and taught by our dead ancestors or by our society. Actually, not even the ancestors could take the blame for this. It's what others will say. What will other people say about you if you do that or say that? So don't stand out. Dress like everyone else. Say exactly what everyone else is saying. Do what they are doing. Anything that could come out of self-expression will be drawing the attention of everyone else, and you will be ridiculed and judged and made fun of and even told to stop. The problem with that, actually a lot of problems with that, but one of them is this streamlining method or mindset, not even a method, has been leading everyone down a path where everyone is in accepted misery, where there's fear of expression, there's fear of trying out to live, to be a human, to express yourself, to try and make something out of yourself. Rather, no, you shouldn't. Don't do what everyone has done and is doing, even though, as far as you can tell, they're miserable. And you as well are miserable. It isn't fun, it isn't nice, yet it's the preferred method that controls you and controls everyone else. It's as if everyone has been utilized against each other to serve, I'm not sure even who, a hidden entity. Perhaps not even serve anyone except to, like Ouroboros, the snake that's eating itself, and it does that infinitely. It will not stop eating itself. And the moment it, in this example, the moment you would try to pull out, the system that has been put in place does not work anymore, and you're doing something abnormal, weird, strange. You're going off the rail. You're going into the wild wasteland, and that is wrong. That is bad, which obviously isn't. I'm just saying that's what everyone will make you feel. You know what the problem is beyond all of this, beyond the eyes or the judgments or how others would feel if you stand out or you try to express yourself or do something new. You know, you want to start a business or an idea or a venture. The problem is that they have gotten into your head. All the voices and the eyes and the ridiculing and the judgments, they are in your head before they even begin. That's the problem. It's like a rod, a metal rod has been injected deep into your mind, and it keeps corrosing your thoughts. And there's this poisonous metal that keeps this fear of judgment in you. Now, here's the thing. As far as evolution goes, it's a good thing to abide by society's standards. You would otherwise be made a recluse, or you would be pushed out of the tribe, and that is terrible for survival. You need society, you need a community, and that's fine. However, let's explore for a moment all the data and the examples around us of people who have succeeded in going out of what's normal. They are admired, they are loved, they are revered. And I think there's a reason behind that, and it's a reason that's deeply ingrained in our desires to resist this force, this invisible force upon you and me to step out or do something that comes from within and comes from your desire to express and do something meaningful. When you see someone, an example, an idol, an avatar of that desire, you admire them. Perhaps even some people would be judging them out of jealousy. And you can tell it's jealousy. It's not what they're doing is bad. I don't think it's good. No, it's jealousy. You can tell. Or it's a resistance. Also, maybe it's coming out of this corrosion that I just said. It's a resistance. It's the ideal. The voice of this idea is speaking through those people who say different, bad, different, not good. You should always do what's normal and what's accepted and what is, even though it's making them miserable, what is done by everyone else. If doing that makes you content and happy and you genuinely, really feel that way, more power to you. If you have no other options, even though that's a whole other subject, if you have no other options, or you are really fighting the fight to provide and survive and just, go through your day or month, more power to you. It's completely understandable. It's when you are spiraling down and what you've been doing isn't working, and the weight, the load is continuously becoming heavier, and you are continuously becoming weaker, and you still continue to bow down out of fear, you already are living that fear. You already are existing in a situation that is degrading you, that is corroding you. I don't know why I keep referring to corrosion and corroding, but anyway, by taking that metal corrosive road out of your mind, you will be noticing something. The judgment and the eyes and the way people would talk about you or think about you, it only exists because you actively think about it. People don't care. No one is judging you. No one is looking at you. And the only reason they will look at you, think of it this way. You're in a public place and you trip and fall. People will look. Someone is in a public place and they do something strange. People will look. Maybe they will be thinking, what the hell is this person doing? What's going on? Is this an act? Is there a camera somewhere? But for 3 seconds later, they will move on with their lives. They will go back to swim in their thoughts, and they will immediately, out of habit or discomfort, take out their phones and go back to scrolling, and they cannot resist. They cannot stay in this discomfort or of looking at you or judging you. Now, even those who would actually judge you, ask yourself this, and ask yourself this continuously. Is their opinion one that you respect enough to listen to? I'm not saying you respect them. You could respect them, that's fine. And you could give them the integrity that they deserve. That's fine. I'm speaking of their thoughts, their opinions. I could say something stupid. You don't have to respect it, even if you respect me. That's fine. It's two different things. So if you do not value their opinion to a point that makes you decide to follow it, then why let it take control over your thoughts? Why let it affect you so deeply that you will put it on a higher pedestal than your own opinion? And that's another thing. Everyone is like that, by the way. I truly believe it baffles me how some people speak so confidently. It's admirable. It's not a bad thing. I admire that thing. When someone speaks with such certainty of their opinion, it makes me wish I could have that superpower, because how would you know? I mean, you're looking at me through a camera and you're listening to me through this microphone. Had I not tampered with the audio device and the post-processing of the camera device that you're looking at me through, you wouldn't know. You only trust that this is normal, this is the way people look, this is the way a setup looks. And you're looking at me through a device, through a screen. You're not in person with me. So who's to say this isn't all an illusion? Who's to say this isn't all some form of mass hysteria? Obviously, it's not. Maybe. However, My point is, I'm not saying be so paranoid that you question everything. I'm just saying that anything you know for a fact can be challenged, and with more information can be proven to be wrong. Your idea of people, your idea of things, your idea of how of the value of things as well. So everyone in existence, everyone who is born after 1920, I assume that's like the oldest people alive right now. We're children. We are just living less than 100 years ago. Obviously, I'm just exaggerating the number here. How confident can you be? You don't know what you're doing in this life. And I'm not here to give you an existential crisis. I'm here to tell you that all of us are doing the best we can with what we have, and we're just hoping for the best. The thing is, there's a dimension that nobody knows about, and it's the future. This is the future. Knowledge of what's to come is exclusive to God. Nobody else knows this. No matter how accurately you try to make it, it's not 100%. None of us know what's coming. So why take someone else's assumption of what's to come and give it more value than your own? Everyone is just like you in the sense that they are as confused as you are. They are as authoritative as you are. The authority that they have, you can have. It isn't something, maybe if someone is specialized or someone, like if you know how in football, the away team and the home team, they do have a difference in psychological prowess because the team that's playing in their own field feel more comfortable because this is a place that they know more than the visiting team. And I just showed you that I really am bad at football analogy. Anyway, the knowledge that you have is valid. The confidence that you have in yourself, it deserves to be nurtured, because probably you question yourself, you question what you're doing, but nobody knows what they're doing to a level that would make them walk blindly. I mean, that's maybe a good way of looking at it. Do you know anyone who's so confident in themselves that they could just like, it's not that I'm having a blindfold or like a bandana, like close their eyes like this and just go through their day without looking and walk with confidence without using a cane or an aid? No. So it's okay if you doubt yourself. It's okay if you question. It's okay if you're hesitant. But put more credit into your capacity. Step out. Defy. Be a rebel. Maybe it's on purpose that you've been trained to behave to a point where you are so submissive that you will do what you are told to the T and you will take it. Well, it's normal that you have to be in debt for 25 years or 30 years. No, it's not. How is that normal? Oh, well, everyone else is in debt, so that's not normal. It's common, it's frequent It's mass produced or placed, but it's not normal. The desire to buy a new device every 2 years while you fully know that the company that produces these devices sabotage them so that you can buy them again. You're fully aware that they're playing you and you still do it. That is not normal. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it. You do you. I want to give you more agency. If you want to do that, do that. But when you do that, are you actually acting out of agency? Take that agency back. Think for yourself. Give yourself the power that already resides within you, because God knows you have given it away, perhaps without your knowledge. Thank you for listening. This recording is in one take. I'm not gonna edit it, not anything. Again, I want to break through this invisible thing that I don't even know what to call, and this is my act of rebellion. Take care.